That's literally so... Can you hear that lawnmower? Okay, I'm just going to apologise in advance if the lawnmower is making some god-awful noises in the background of this video. I apologise. There's going to be so many brands in this video. We've got Huel repping right here. We've got the Yeezys on the feet. We've got... I want to give major props to Orky for sending me out all these juicy goodness things. We've got some USB sync cables for iPhone. We've got USB 3 to USB-C cables. And then we've also got this bad boy, which is like a... It's actually dead because I wanted to test it out and it's freaking awesome. It's a power bank by Orky. This thing is 20,000 milliamp hours. It's Qualcomm Quick Charge 2.0. It's got 2 USB ports. It's got 1 in/out USB-C port, so I can not only charge this thing through USB-C, but I can plug a USB-C to USB-C cable in and rapid charge any USB-C device, which is like 99% of phones, bar Apple. Thank you, Orky. A review of that will be coming very soon. But yeah, let's go on with the purpose of today's video. I'm trying my hardest to stop this stupid lawnmower from ruining this video. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. You know what? Hold on. Hold the horses. Hold the horses. I'm sick of that flipping intro. I'm sick to death of it. It's not me. I hereby announce that that intro will never, ever be said again. I'm physically screwing it up, and I'm putting it in a metaphorical bin right here. I'm done with it. It's just not me at all. So welcome back to another video. I don't know how I'm going to introduce videos from now on, but I'm sure I'll figure it out, and I'm just going to do something that's natural and a bit more me, because yo, what's going on, guys? It's far too energetic. So a company called Artemis Outlet, who also sent me the shoes for Lauren when I did that giving my girlfriend some Yeezy's video. They also sent me those out, but they also sent me a pair out about a month or 2 or 3 or 4 months later. I was going to do a review of these bad boys like the day I got them, but I thought, you know what, I want to test these things out because, you know, I've got Yeezys in the past. The first pair I got, which were the Oxford Tan V1s, they were fake and they look awful now. They look like a sock. Like, you know when you buy cheap socks and they just go baggy and like flop around on your feet? That's what happened. And then I had some V1 Moon Rocks, which were like a better version of fakes, and they weren't too bad. They lasted pretty well and they look really good still. And that's the video that actually I think is now the most popular video on my channel, with like 130,000 views or something ridiculous. I don't know where that came from. But today I'm bringing you the V2 Yeezy Breds. These things are battered, and I'm not gonna lie, they are indestructible. I have worn these. Okay, get this, right, okay. I haven't cleaned these. I never clean these. I just put them on day in, day out. I never wipe them down. I never clean them. I never take much care of them. I've literally just worn them as they were like normal, cheap, everyday shoes, just to see how well these things hold up. And holy shit, these things hold up. Literally, I've worn these, I'm not kidding, every day for the past like month, or maybe even a little bit longer. And that's why this video today is called Fake Yeezy's 1 month later. Let's see how they're fared. Okay, so the company Artemis Outlet, it's on the screen right now, they sent me these shoes. They've kind of been bugging me because I think they wanted the video a lot sooner because they wanted me to just review them straight away, but then that's not fair on you guys, is it? Basically, what I've done is absolutely annihilated these shoes, and I've worn them day in, day out for the last month, maybe a month and a half, if not a little bit longer. And I'm not gonna lie, these things are literally just indestructible. 2 days after I got these shoes and after I received these things in the post, I wore them to a shoot. I thought it was a terrible idea because I was going, it was 3 locations. So it was a street scene, it was a music video shoot, so it was a street scene, and then it was in a crop field full of like dust and mud and like grass stains and like dirt and stuff, and then after that it was like in a forest type situation. It was a bit like muddy and weird and horrible, and I just looked down at these and I just thought, oh my god, please, if you are up there, help me. But the first impression I got of these shoes when I took them out of the box was like, damn, like these things are made. Like, I have literally gone everywhere in these. I've walked around London in these, I've been to Nottingham in these, I've walked everywhere in these, I've driven in these. Literally, they are my shoe of choice for the last like 2 months. And that's the only wear to the heel. Only very, very slightly. And I'm like one of those people that walks, oh god, I can't focus. And I'm like one of those people that walks really like badly on my heel. I really like scrape it along and stuff, it's terrible. But other than that, they're not worn at all, and they literally are just as comfy as they were when I first got. So I went out with Kaylee the other day and shot some B-roll of these things, so I presume that's probably going to be on screen like right now. But 1 month later, these things last so long. Like, okay, Let me explain. So Adidas invented this stuff called Boost. Like they patented it, and it's kind of like this technology that is essentially just like styrofoam, but it's little tiny pellets of like polyurethane and something else, rubber and all this jazz, and it essentially makes like a bouncy ball for your feet to sit in. So this is it's really dirty, but this is the Boost right here, and you can press it in and it's really supple, and like the whole sole is just made of this like really super bouncy, super comfy material, and you can see in there, just took the insole out, and you can see in there that the Boost is showing too, and it's literally, it runs throughout the whole shoe from top to bottom. You can even see it in there. So the only downfall, and this is literally the only downfall I can come across thus far, is the fact that the insoles are shocking. That's it, that's the only thing. And these are things you can just replace if you really want to, if you're really that bothered about it. Get some genuine Yeezy ones, but to be fair, they're probably going to do the same thing. Other than that, you can just see the Boost has come through. Like where the Boost is in the bottom of the shoe, you can see it's sort of coming through onto this, and it's kind of made these like weird dimples. And this thing is basically just completely pointless. It just makes a nice little soft layer for your foot to sort of stand on. But nonetheless, you cannot tell any comfort difference with this being a shit insole. Basically, what I'm trying to say is these things are like wearing clouds. They're like wearing socks with soles. It's genuinely what I can imagine walking on a cloud would be like. So as I've said, I've not treated these very well. I haven't cleaned them, I haven't done anything to them, and other than that, okay, I'm gonna get the negative things over and done with. Bear in mind there's not very many, considering these are like really, I say affordable, relatively affordable fakes. I think these come in at around £100. I thought that was expensive, and then I sort of thought about it, and the actual quality of these shoes is unbelievable, really. The only thing I can point out, which I presume can happen with any of the fakes, and any of the fakes or any of the like real ones, is they scuff quite easily. Like the rubber kind of tends to scuff a bit, but then that's because I really haven't taken much care of these. I've scraped them on stuff. Okay, I'm going to cover 3 things right now. These are the 3 things that I think make a good shoe, and they go in this order: comfort, affordability, and quality. Okay, so comfort. I'm just going to reiterate exactly what I've said. It's like walking on a cloud. It's literally like you've got nothing on your feet. There's no weight to them. They're springy. You feel like you're on a trampoline all the time. You literally have a spring in your step. So comfort is beyond comfort. It's just insane. It's like 11 or 12 or 13 or 14 out of 10. Affordability and price. Yeezys are well known for being insanely overpriced shoes, especially on resale. I've seen Yeezys go for like £2,000, and you just look at it and go, what the f are you doing? Why are you buying shoes that are just made in the same factory as the fakes for £2,000 when you can just hop on the Artemis Outlet website and buy these for £100, which I can now 100% guarantee because they've just stayed exactly the same and they haven't changed for the last like 2 months. And I'm not even gonna lie, I don't think I'd ever buy real ones when I know that these ones are just as good, in my opinion. So, price and affordability. I think you get what you pay for. I think they're about £100 on the website, but in my opinion, you're probably going to spend about £100 on some NMD Ultra Boosts or some NMD R1s, or just, you know, any Adidas shoe pretty much nowadays, any Nike shoe, pretty much any branded shoe, you're probably going to spend like very close to £100 anyway. And that leaves me with the last thing, quality. These things, I'm going to have to take it back off again. These things are built to last, I swear to God. These things, they haven't moved a muscle since I first got them. And I think I figured out why. So in my old ones, in the first ones I ever got, the main problem was the top layer, this sort of like weird sort of potato sack kind of layer, canvasy thing. It warped and it just went really loose and baggy and saggy and horrible and weird. And it was probably down to the fact that there was no support inside the shoe. So inside this, you can't see it, inside this on the heel, you've got this like ridiculously cushioned layer. It's so soft and cushiony. It's so nice and press. It's like one of those things that's like really satisfying to press. But then inside the shoe, under the lacing system, you've got these massive thick pads of suede which kind of obviously stop this bit from ripping open. And then, I can't show you this, it's impossible, it's literally impossible. Inside this bit, there's like a plastic mesh layer that goes from this side of the shoe all the way over to this side, and it kind of comes around here. So it's like this whole bit here, all around here, is like a plasticky mesh kind of upper. So inside the shoe there's like this plasticky mesh, which then keeps the like top of the shoe and everything intact, and it stops them from distorting and going weird. if that kind of makes sense. So I think they're a great shoe all round. Personally, I'm not just trying to sell you Yeezys. I'm just trying to say, like, right, this is my personal opinion. Like, I think these are comfortable shoes, and they look nice, and they feel nice, and they're super comfy, and they're like springy, and you can use them for literally anything, like whether that's walking, running, you know, like fitness and stuff in the gym and things like that. I know my friend uses some Yeezys in the gym. I don't know how good that is to do. I don't know. I'm not really a gym guy. It's not really my thing. Yeezys, 1 month later, Jed Lilly certified guarantee. These things last. There's nothing that stops these bad boys from bending or contorting or going weird or like loosening or losing any look at all. They still look awesome. I still look down at my feet and go, they look so good. And Lauren does too. So me and Lauren both recommend the Yeezy Boost V2 Breds from Artemis Outlet. That is all from me today. God, I can't talk, it's too hot. That's all from me today. Oh my God. That's all from me today, guys. Make sure you stay tuned because I got some exciting stuff coming up on this channel, including these bad boys. Ooh, what were they? Oh, damn. Oh, what the hell were they? These, oh. Thanks, Orky. Thanks, Huel. And thanks, Artemis Outlet. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.